Your chance to help stamp out hunger. The National Association of Letter Carriers is holding its annual food drive, and it benefits food banks all across the country, including right here in our area. Joining us now in studio, we have Amy Dennis with the Heart of Alabama Food Bank and Marilyn Evans with the National Association of Letter Carriers. Ladies, thank you all so much for joining us here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Amy, we'll start with you. You serve so many counties here in our state. How do drives like this help you all at the food bank?
Well, this is just one of those drives that we look forward to every year. It's such a large drive, and we really depend on all this food that we collect. Last year alone, we collected over 25,000 pounds of food on this one day. So this is just a great opportunity for us to fill those shelves as we approach our summer months.
Marilyn, for folks at home who want to participate, explain what it looks like and how it works on your end.
Well, what we do is always be the second Saturday in May. The easy thing to do is non-perishable. They just take them and put them in the mailbox or beside the mailbox. It's real easy. We actually delivered bags and cars this past week, so to make it easier for everybody.
So if you have one of those bags and cars, because I know everyone doesn't participate.
Correct.
That's a sign that your community is able to participate. You can
Correct.
fill that up. You said you can sit it in the mailbox or next to the mailbox.
That's correct.
Now, she mentioned that those non-perishable food items, it gets hot here in May. Remind people what that looks like. What's the best food to transport for you all?
Sure. So all non-perishables are accepted, but there are a few key items that we're kind of looking for this time of year. We want to focus on canned protein, so that being canned chicken, canned tuna. That's a great way to donate, as well as peanut butter and canned vegetables, canned fruits, and then snack size items, so things that are good for kids that come in individual packaging. That's great. There are some things we do want to avoid. Everything in a glass container, anything homemade, and anything opened.
Marilyn, you're out in our community every single day, but what is this weekend like for you all to really be able to give back and support the food bank?
It's fun. It's fun, and we have to remember that we're helping so many people, and it's a nationwide organization that's actually putting it on. It's not just Alabama, it's nationwide. So it benefits everybody, everybody.
For people who don't know, the food bank also benefits so many people in our counties. What does that look like, though, for the day-to-day person as far as your reach here in our community?
Yeah, so we're serving 12 counties out of our Montgomery facility, in total overseeing 35 across the state. So we're one of the largest food banks in our state, and we're able to reach people in all corners. And the great thing about a food drive like this is that it's so easy for everyone to get involved. You don't have to drop it off. You just leave it at your mailbox, and you're making an impact. You're making a difference. So just challenging people, you know, get those BOGO items and get an extra item this week and leave it by your mailbox.
And again, as Marilyn said, this is a part of a national drive here, Stamp Out Hunger. Yes. Remind people what they need to do to participate.
Just leave it by the mailbox or either in the mailbox. So, yeah.
And if you have a bag or one of those cards, that
Yes.
means your area is participating.
Yes. Yes.
And again, that's this weekend, Stamp Out Hunger. They are looking for non-perishable food items happening nationwide, but specifically here in our area, it's going right back to the kids and families who live here. Anything else, ladies, you want folks to know about this weekend?
We just hope that everybody gets involved and supports us. We're stamping out hunger together.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for joining us here on Alabama Live. We truly